So I got this light thinking I'll basically just use it for weddings. The Amaran 60x is literally one of my favorite lights to use right now, and here are some shots. All right, now before I get into the test shots, I just want to let you know that this light is not without any faults. In fact, it's got a lot of things that I don't like about it. So if you're interested in that, go to the end of the video. All the time codes are specified in this video, so just look at the time. But for now, let's take a look at a shot or two that I was able to shoot with this and some demonstrations of why I really like this light. The only thing I did for this was I put the 60x on one of my light stands that are able to kind of articulate, and I just boomed it over my head with just the diffusion sheet that it comes with on top of the reflector. And then because we're kind of looking at the door frame in this shot, behind the door frame, it was all just black. So I wanted to add in some color separation just to kind of give some interest. But essentially I just put an MT Pro right on the floor and set it to tungsten. And it's situations like these that makes the 60S attractive, because it's really lightweight and small and battery powered. So it was just really easy to set up, put on the stand, and quickly boom it up and get the shot. Didn't even have to plug it in anywhere. Here's another example of me kind of testing it out as a backlight. And the reason I like this is because, you know, in this scenario, I'm using it as motivated lighting. There is a lamp in the back and I'm trying to use this backlight to backlight me, but really it's making it look like that light is coming from the lamp. That's what motivated lighting means. The reason why I like using the 60X as a backlight is because it's able to throw the light much further away than, let's say, a tube light. A lot of the times when I use a tube light as a back or a hair light, I find that I have to basically put it right outside of frame behind the person in order for it to be bright enough so that the light can actually reach the subject. But sometimes if I want to go on a wide, I have to move away the tube light further away or higher up. Much like other aperture lights, this light also gets all of their, you know, their party effects, their fire, TV, paparazzi, things like that. And this light actually works really well as a paparazzi light, especially because it's so small and it really basically resembles a flash pretty well. Here's another demonstration here actually to show that you can even use this as either a key light or a fill light, but in a different way than how I'm using it now or how I was using it in the beginning of the video where I have it boomed over. This time what I did is I actually just shot the light into a white sheet of diffusion and had it bounce back into me. You can use it to wrap other sources of light. Like in this case, we have a lamp. When I turn off the light, there's no light on me. And so all I did to kind of extend the light of the lamp is, you know, just shoot the light into a white sheet of diffusion. What I also discovered is that this light is perfect for overhead setups because of the size and weight of it. Even when you have the MPF batteries on the light, it's still lighter than most other lights. It's a very light light. When I tried this setup with a 200X and the normal sized softbox, the one that's the same size as the Light Dome 2, that was way too heavy for this stand and arm. And also the softbox is so big that it doesn't really give me much room to do an overhead shot in a normal apartment because it's just such a big softbox that you don't have a lot of headroom to be able to actually overhead. Okay, so here is my biggest pet peeve with this light, okay? Because of how heavy these batteries are, it makes the light right side heavy, and that actually undoes the screwing of the light because the screw that goes into the bottom of the light is one of those screws that has like a little rubber in-between material. No matter how hard I've tried of locking it properly into the light, it always sways away. Here, I'll show you. I always try to tighten the light as much as I can, no matter how tight I make it, okay? No matter how much I tighten this thing. Oh, okay, one second. Okay, so I've tightened the heck out of this light, and I'm gonna get a second angle of this from this camera, all right? Take a look. Is this on? Okay, let's roll on this. Okay, look, I have tightened the light, very, very much so, and now I'm gonna let go of it. It never stays directly looking down, but it shouldn't be this hard. I know the MPF batteries are really heavy, but it shouldn't unscrew the light like this. It just shouldn't do that. The other thing I don't like about it, not really as much as the other problem, but still, is that you need this attachment. So meaning you need to screw on this spigot that comes with the light. You need to screw it onto the light, and then you need to screw that onto this other thing, and that other thing needs to be screwed on the stand. So that's just more points of failure. Besides that, this light is literally great. And what's also great is actually this Mini SE. First of all, super lightweight. You can collapse it very quickly, okay? This is a soft box. Let me show you how quick you can collapse it, okay? 3, 2, 1. We're done. It's collapsed. Put it in the bag. We're done. Okay, that might have broken a lens. One more thing, okay? Don't be fooled like I was fooled. This softbox doesn't come with a grid, so if you like grids, make sure to buy the grid with it. Oh, and one more thing I promise, and this is a little bit of a sidetrack. I've been using Audiio.com for music, and it's kind of great because they have like this AI option where you can put in a link to a song. It can be like any link, a YouTube link, and it will find songs in its catalog that sound closest to it. You know, like if you need like AI search capabilities for stock music, I'd recommend that. Not getting paid, literally signed up for it with my own money, but I do have an affiliate link down below, so if you do need a membership to this website, if you feel like you like their music and you want that AI feature, hey, go right ahead. Coupon code in the description that will save you 70% off of your first year. So if you want 70% off of Audiio Pro, you know, the link is right there. So I mean, if you want,